Today we're going to be talking about pointe shoes.
There's just so many.
Let's talk pointe shoes. These are the pair that, well, they're not ready yet because I'm sewing them as I do this video. I'll probably give up on that halfway through. But these are the pair that I love. These are Grishko 2007s. They actually rebranded, so I think they're called 3007s. I could not find these shoes to save my life, guys. I went to a pointe shoe store that I used to work at here in Los Angeles called Ballet shop. I have my friend, the owner of the store, Elisa. She fit me in Novas, which is another model of Grishko shoes. And not my favorite, honestly, but I was like, let's make do. And then after a certain point I thought, let's try something completely different, and I thought, why not get Freeds? I did it. I hadn't really worn Freeds since I danced with California Ballet. They weren't life-changing when I had them back then, so I never stuck with them. I went back to my Grishkos shortly after that, but they were fine, and I really needed new shoes, and Discount Dance was taking forever to send me the ones that I wanted. Can you guys hear that? Can you guys hear the garbage truck, or is that fine? I think we're okay now. I think the truck is gone. Discount Dance was not gonna bring me my, I should stop flinging this needle around. Oh my gosh, Katie. Discount Dance was not gonna give me the shoes that I wanted. They were gonna give me the shoes that they wanted. It was just gonna take 5 months, which is how long it took to get these. So this whole thing I'm talking about right now is really just the epic tale of getting these shoes delivered to my house. I ended up signing up for a free virtual fitting, and let me just say, like, regardless of the outcome of the actual shoes and whether or not I liked the shoes, the fitter, the virtual fitter that I had, I think they're based out of New York. I mean, Freed itself is based out of London. It's Freed of London, but the fitter I had was in their New York offices, and she was lovely. I really liked her. But the shoes that I ended up getting, they just didn't fit my foot. And I do have kind of weird toes in that I have a very compressible foot, which means when I point, all the bones kind of go like this. So like when my foot is sitting flat, it looks like it's gonna be super wide, and then it's like, gotcha, when I point my foot. She gave me these shoe recommendations, I think on the assumption that I was gonna have padding in the shoes so that they needed to be wider anyway. That just didn't work for me. They're too broad of a box. And those are the shoes that you see in the last video I did. And yeah, I'm not a fan. Can I talk while I do this? So I wasn't a big fan of the ones that I initially got. And then I sent back 2 of the 3 pairs that I got, and I kept 1, so that I could get another pair that was a slightly better size. And those came in the mail too, and I haven't tried those yet. But then these showed up, guys. Like, the light at the end of the tunnel, the shoes that I actually wanted showed up. So I might end up testing out the other unbroken in Freeds that I have at some point after the auditions, but for this audition circuit, as long as these shoes last, fingers crossed, these make it through the audition season, because this is my brand, guys. Grishko is my OG. They're Russian, which, I don't know if I ever mentioned this, guys. I speak Russian, and I trained in Russia for a little bit, so maybe that's another story time we can do too. I love Russian things, and even if I wasn't a big Russophile, I would still love these shoes because they really fit my foot. They've got the right amount of taper for my toes. I'm gonna stop doing this right now. They hold me up in just the best way. I've heard complaints that they're too hard, which is funny because I don't have amazingly arched feet and I don't feel like they're too hard. But these are my shoes, guys. Another thing I love about Grishko is that they make vegan shoes. Now, I haven't been able to order the vegan shoes because it was a struggle to even get the regular ones, but I do appreciate the effort. So thank you, Grishko, for the vegan shoes. That's it, guys. I could have gone into greater detail and all the emotional hardship that this whole thing caused me. If you have questions, comment in the boxy things below, and Other than that, guys, I will see you in the next one. Hope you're doing well.